Hey everybody, Dr. Pancake Face here, and welcome back to the park. Okay, so here we go. Against my better judgment. Wow, that is horrific looking.
Used to make the blood run to my head, make me dizzy.
Oh, I bet.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Okay, so let's see. Eyewitness report. Officer on duty. We were waiting for our turn on the ride, Frank and me and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over him, but I've always been a bit weird of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice. And at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or a lion, but as more and more the ice fell away, when you first looked it was human smiling at the block of ice, but the more you look at it, the more you saw there was something not quite right with the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing and the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and well, he went berserk. For a few moments, it was chaos. Everyone was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming. Frank and I had to kill them as fast as I could. Yeah. I just felt that was kind of necessary right there. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look even more or less alive. Well, good God. Okay then. So are we getting on this ride? That is somehow still going? Which way are we going? How do I call it again?
Come out, sweetie.
What is this?
Oh, I remember this. Callum?
Oh, there we go. Ooh, I don't know about that. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Why not? We can get on it now, right? Yeah, we can.
I can't get on while it's moving. Wait, Callum!
Why would I want to get onto this damn thing? I feel like that's the real question here. Okay. Let's get on for some fucking reason. Well, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh man. Best. Not best. Nope, not anymore. Why did I do this again? Oh god, this is a terrible idea. Uh-oh. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh good Lord, what the fuck is that? Whoa. That is fucking terrifying. Why? Why did I just do that?
Where are you?
Okay, so which way do we want to go? I think I'm gonna go this way.
Come out, sweetie.
Unless, let me see, do I have a map? I don't have a map, whatever. What's over here?
Stop, Callum!
Is there any... Oh!
Where are you?
There we go. Frustrated by the fact that the plan seemed incomplete, I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money, but no matter how much money talks, it can't conjure up missing plans from thin air. I've tried contacting the organization who sold me these plans, and they are stonewalling me. Every contact that I had, every meeting place that I have had watched are swept bare. Let's see, I had a sinking feeling that I have been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans regardless. The harvesting machines, the transport mechanism, etc. I'd probably let Nicholas name them something cute for the day we open the park. It will be rides after all. So, are the rides harvesting something
Come back, Callum.
from someone? Maybe they're harvesting souls. Well, alright then, let's go this way.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. They shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Well, that was fun. I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of the gossip is about Chad. Steve, see? Even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve, the local luscious Chad, the chipmunk, child-friendly costume at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was little things like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's diner still wearing it, and it wasn't even a working day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winters, the owner, one day. But nothing seemed to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him, puking up in a gutter outside the train station, I guess, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there. I'm not saying anything, or stood there not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steven wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Oh, good God! What the dicks? Okay. Fuck.
Hello?
Is that Laura? You cunt. Why you gotta do that to me?
Where'd you go?
That's just mean. Alright. Wow, what is that supposed to be? Good Lord. It's like a duck from hell. It's a demon duck. What's that? No, I heard
I'm not
something.
playing anymore, Callum.
Yeah, you are. I'm about to go play some bumper cars.
Callum, stay where you are.
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Callum, where are you?
the?
Stop, doctor! Stop it,
Whoa, that's a little weird. Sounds a lot to me like somebody's going a little cuckoo.
Callum?
Maybe we're not even here.
Where are you?
Maybe this lady's just going nuts.
Mommy needs to see you, Callum.
Bumper cars it is. Let's go. Oh, aw. Man, I was hoping to get in a bumper car. Okay. Accident report. Let's see what we got. Laborers working on the crane. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck crane, the truck crane untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Well, you know, that is why you don't stand underneath that shit. I'd say that's pretty obvious. You normally want to stand as far away from them as possible, in case something like that happens. Okay, supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claimed to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident/incident? Double checking the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Yep. Sounds about right to me. Additional comments. The local laborers are very suspicious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until they have some of the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirits. What? What happened? Uh-oh. 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 Oh, that's not good. Holy shit. Okay then, looks like that's the way I'm going. Fuck the roller coaster. Let's go this way. Why not? Well, I guess they don't call them bumper cars for nothing. They look like one bumpy ride.
Mommy is coming, Callum.
I don't understand how mommy isn't shitting herself right now.
Record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony.
I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me.
But instead my mouth said, "Yes, Sheriff."
Stay where you are.
Another page. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about the old man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that's why I chose this site over all the other potential. Solomon Islands is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin cramp. Crawl? Yeah, not cramp. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. Just what are these plans that he's trying to do here? And why do I have a feeling like I'm about to get onto this fucking horror show ride? Yep. Yep, I'm definitely doing that.
Where did you go?
Because why the fuck not? I mean, we're in what looks to be an abandoned creepy amusement park, so yeah, fuck it. Let's just get on the rides that are still working. Why the hell not? What's the worst that could happen? Come on. Decrease that speed. There we go. Yes. Oh, yes. This is safe. Oh, yeah. That's about as safe as it gets when it comes to a Ferris wheel. I mean, that is about as safe as it gets. Oh, yeah. You know they have safety in mind when they don't put a door on it. Oh, wow. Okay. So, what sort of hell awaits me at the top of this? Maybe somebody's gonna pop up on the other side. That'd be the perfect place for them to do it. Maybe peek in the door.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Interesting. So the husband worked here at the park on this ride. I'm still waiting on somebody to pop up in the seat in front of me. Eh? Yeah? Oh, that's where the person pops up. Whoa, thanks for stopping the ride for me, Mr. Creepy Hat Guy. That was very helpful.
Callum!
Okay. So, where do we want to go to this time?
Where are you? Callum! Callum, where did you go?
I can hear somebody saying something through those speakers. Okay, let's go take a look at the map over here. See where we're at. Okay, so there's the Octotron. We're up here at the Ferris wheel. We can't go to the Octotron. That one's broken. So it looks like all we have left is the roller coaster and Sideshow Alley. Not bad. Huh. I'd say this is a pretty good spot to go on ahead and end this. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go on ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Incoming! Oh, okay. Hi. How are you?